Okay, we got a question here from one of our friends, Fahim. Hi Saeed, how to bring down sleep quota. Can you make a video about that, please? Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna play the role here of a fat gym teacher that really knows his shit. Okay, and it really gives you the best exercises for your goals, right? The best gym teacher, the best trainer. Alright, but he's fat, he's overweight. He might have been a star athlete in his days, but now, you look at him and you're like, why are you even telling me how to work out? Look at you, you're fat. Well, the fact is, he knows his shit. Alright, he was a star athlete in his days, and when he tells you what to do and you do it, it works. So I'm gonna play the role of a fat gym teacher here. What do I mean? Meaning, I understand how sleep works and I understand how to get it down, and I've done it before. Alright, and I'm gonna explain to you why and how. Though now I'm like the fat gym teacher that needs like at least 8 hours of sleep a day, for reasons I will explain to you right now. Okay, so I'm gonna be with you right here, and I'm right here with you on the path, and I am working towards decreasing my sleeping quota again, because I've done it in the past and I've done it with a nice degree of success here. Okay, um, first of all, I'm gonna explain what sleep is, why we need sleep, and how to and what is the mechanism of sleep and how to reduce it. Okay, so sleep is something that seems to be necessary for the rejuvenation of certain parts of the body in the mind, right? Um, why do we sleep? It's very difficult to say why. All right, all organisms seem to do it. All organisms seem to sleep or rest. Okay, so what we're looking for here is rest. Sleep is a form of rest. Okay, but there are other methods of resting as well. The most obvious one is meditation. Now, to explain to you a little bit about sleep here, I know I'm going around in circles because there's a lot I want to share. Sleep, when we sleep, we plug into cosmic energy. We plug into dark matter. Okay, cosmic energy, the most abundant source of energy, darkness, infinity. That's why you can go, let's say, 7 days without food, and actually you'll be healthier. All right, and there are breatharians who are without food indefinitely. Or you can go 7 days without sleep, and I don't even know if your body will let you to go 7 days without sleep. Why? Because actually the most abundant form of energy is subtle. You can't see it, and it's you can access it through deep rest. So sleep is a form of it, but so is meditation. So right off the bat here, to decrease your sleep, you must know how to meditate, and you must get in a deep state of meditation. This is why I said I'm like the fat gym teacher, because I used to do 3 hours of meditation, like back when I was in Canada, and when I was in Thailand, and I would need less sleep. I would need 2 hours less sleep. Okay, I'd function the same with less 2 hours of sleep than I do now. Now I barely meditate. All right, I got other shit I'm doing right now. Okay, I just can't seem to want to meditate these days for some reason, right? But there was periods in my life where consistently I was meditating 3 hours a day, consistently, and I would go into the deepest levels that I could possibly do, and you get better at it as you meditate. Right off the bat, you do this consistently, not gonna happen right away, because you have to go into deep enough states of meditation here, okay? You have to really shut off the chatter, okay? Not gonna talk about how to meditate now, that's different videos, but you get better at it just like a sport. So again, the fat gym teacher here, Saeed, who used to do that, needed less sleep back in his days, just like the fat gym teacher was a star athlete back in his days, right? Meditation, rest, deep rest, shutting off the mind, shutting off the body. So meditation meaning body total stillness, body totally still, whether it's laying down or sitting down, mind calm. You go into a deep state of meditation. If you go for half an hour to an hour, it's very rejuvenating, and then you even feel, you try and do that, and you're like, whoa, I got energy, right? If you can try binaural beats, right? Keep your body as steady as possible. Try binaural beats. You'll feel more energy after. Okay, so that's one reason why we need sleep. We need to rest, go into deep rest, get the cosmic energy, and so we can reduce it one way through sleep, through meditation. Sorry. All right. So now, on average, they say the person needs 8 hours, and I agree. The average person needs 8 hours. If the average person is doing average person stuff, 8 to 10 hours, I would say even. Okay. So meditation can reduce it. I can't tell you by how much. It depends how much you meditate and how deep you can go. All right, you can reduce sleep by 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, who knows. Now, there is another this is just as crucial, if not even more important. Why else do we sleep? Other than that, there is a need for cosmic energy and need for deep rest to rejuvenate. Why else? Because look, we're in a duality. Stillness and motion are two sides of the same coin. To have motion, energy, you need to be still. All right. So why else do we need to sleep? Well, eat food. Period. Food and toxicity. We need to sleep because our bodies are toxic and the body wants to clean itself up, and because our body needs to digest the food and get rid of the waste. Plain and simple. If you hypothetically was to become a breatharian, meaning you no longer require food, your sleep goes down from 9 hours, let's say. Right now, let's say you need 9 hours and you're eating potatoes and, standard vegan diet, let's say, or you're even eating a standard diet. Your sleeping requirements go down from 10 hours, 9 to 10 hours. If you were to hypothetically become a full-fledged breatharian, right, fully transitioned, you would need no more than 4 hours of sleep. Right there, you cut your sleep in half. So if you, right off the bat, if you want to cut your sleep in half, go breatharian, right? If you want to cut it by 25% to 30%, go fruitarian, okay? Because half of our sleep needs, if let's say the average person needs 9 hours, 4.5 of those are spent to clean your body and digest your food, if you want to call it that, okay? And get rid of the waste, okay? Right there and then, you cut half the sleep. If you ever engage in like a prolonged fast, I'm talking 1 week or above, the maximum I've done was 7 days, 6 days, 7 days, your sleep will begin to decrease as you go on. Okay, in the beginning you need a lot because the body's cleaning itself up, but it begins to decrease. So if you go long-term fruitarian, 2-3 years, high water content fruits, your sleep will go down to 6 hours maybe, depending on what other things you're doing with your life. Okay, if you go full-fledged breatharian, you need no more than 4 hours of sleep, and that's basically standard, it seems to me. I've heard that from at least 4 or 5 people who transitioned fully into breatharianism. They no longer eat physical food, right? They all report that they sleep about 3 to 4 hours. That seems to be the consensus here, which leads me to conclude, obviously, it's obvious to me actually, half of the average person's need for sleep is due to eating and toxicity as a result of eating. Okay? See? So there you go. You want to decrease your sleep quota? Do that. Go fruitarian, if you want to decrease your sleep. Yeah. And here's the thing. In the beginning, if you fast, if you do fruitarian, you need a lot of sleep. Your body is going into full detox. Your body wants to rest. Your body wants to just stay in bed and wants to sleep. Okay? You get through that, and then you need so much less sleep. So that's the major one here. That would cut your sleep by half. Go breatharian, but that's extreme for most of us here. So let's go fruitarian here. Still, you would shave off 2-3 hours of your sleep if you do it long term. And you go full detox, and you detox your body, because you're still gonna need a lot of sleep if you go fruitarian because your body's detoxing. All right, but at some point you will need less sleep. Okay, 5-6 hours at the most, I would say. Then you combine that with deep meditation. If you could do an hour, 2 hours a day, you can easily decrease your sleep to 5 hours and be super functional and super energetic. We're not talking about decreasing sleep quota here and being a zombie, okay? We're not talking about that. Anybody could do that, all right? Anybody could sleep 5 hours a day and shut down a cup of coffee or use, their mind and force themselves to do it and be stimulated, right? Anybody could do that, but obviously you burn out eventually. Okay, we're talking about no burning out. We're talking about super energy here. We're talking about energy. All right, so those are the two basic things, my friend. In a nutshell, that's 80% of the need to sleep. It's got to do with the need for stillness, and it's got to do with the cleaning the body from toxicity as a result of eating. Okay. So there you go. That covers most of it, basically. You take care of these two aspects, you can easily be super energetic on 5 hours of sleep. But again, keep in mind, in the initial stage, you're going to be detoxing a lot. So you're going to actually maybe sleep more. You might even sleep 10 hours every night for some time. Okay, for some time. I'm telling you, for some time. It's not like 5 days and boom, you know, no. Because it depends on the level of toxicity. Most of us have a great amount of toxicity in our bodies, so yeah. So there you go. There you go. There are other ways to decrease sleep, of course. If you live in a nice place in nature and you don't have stress, you don't have acidity in the body, you're relaxed, right? That's another thing, because sleep is stress, relaxation. If you have a relaxed lifestyle, all right, then yeah, you're gonna need less sleep too. Okay. All right, that's about it, guys. Thank you to all our lovely Patreons for your continued support. 1+ year and going. Thank you to all the people who send us generous donations on PayPal. I love you guys. If you would like to support this channel via donations, that would be highly, highly appreciated. If you got a couple of millions, I wouldn't mind sending them our way. We'll make good use of them, okay? All right, so links are in the comments, in the description, sorry. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.